Okay, so I made 14 rows of single crochets. So you can see they're on line. So it's kind of like a rectangle. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to fold your work. So you're folding the long edges together, and then you're going to actually slip stitch this work together. So I chained one, and then you're going to put it in the last stitch you made, and you're going to go into the first stitch on the other side, and you're going to then pull through everything. Then you're going to go into your next stitch, and the next stitch on the other side, and you're slip stitching through everything, so pulling everything through. You're going to do this all the way down your work. So go ahead and continue this all the way through. So now that you have slip stitch all the way up the side, the edge of your work, you're going to actually chain one, and two, and pull your string really tight so it makes a knot. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut this string. So now it kind of looks like a cylinder. It's nice and round. You can see through it. We're actually going to turn it inside out now. So now you cannot see that seam. So I'm just kind of stretching my seam out a little bit to not make it as indented. See? Alright, so now you're going to make the egg. So you're going to weave this in together so it bunches up, and then I'll show you how to do the other side. So when you're weaving, think of it like you're making a drawstring. So you're going to pull it in, and then you're going to take your hook and you're stick it in the next stitch. You're going to take that yarn and you're going to pull it out. Now that I weaved it all the way through, I can cinch it like a little egg top. And then you're going to be able to do this on the other side. Now, I've made my egg a little too big. And here's why. Because I wanted to fold mine over to make it thicker. So now I have my one side folded, so you can see my side already sewed up, and this side I need to seam. So I'm going to have an open space down here, like a little stuffer. So I'm going to seam this side now over top of my other seam. That's just going to give it that stuffed look, even though it's not stuffed. So you could still put something in here. So to avoid this seam, you could just turn it back inside out. But I actually kind of want the seam in here because it's going to allow it to sit better. So now you're going to take your yarn and you're going to weave in and out on the next part of your egg. I'm just cutting this so it's easier to use. So now I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to stick my needle in my stitch. I'm going to pull a string out. And then I'm going to pull it through the next stitch all the way around. So you could make this as wide as you want. It could be a huge egg, like a large egg, but I was just making a miniature egg. To put like a little snack size candy bar in. So you're going to weave this all the way around again over top of your other piece. So I've weaved it all the way around now. Now you're going to cinch this one tight. So it's going to go tight on top of your other, so you can even tell that the other piece is down there. And to make this look cute, I'm going to tie this in a little bow. So it's going to be at the top of my egg. So then I'm going to trim off my strings. So I have the bow at the top. So when this is sitting down, it looks like an egg, but really it can hide something. So I don't have any candy nearby me, but I'm going to just compare something to it. So I thought about making little Easter decor and like making a bigger one to put a hand sanitizer in. So if you're looking, this is about 3/4 the size of the hand sanitizer. So it kind of looks like a little egg. So if you put this in a basket, it would look like an egg with the grass. It also could work as a little cubby for your egg. Looks pretty cute with your bow and everything on it. So that's that for you.